Good morning, welcome to Tired and Inspired, where I think I have my equipment back. It's funny, I have several flip phones, all of which have gotten permanently damaged, except for this one, and this one runs out of its battery so quickly that when sometimes, this last week or not, sometimes I'd go to try to use it and the battery just doesn't last. So I had that issue, and then I had too many pictures on my phone, so I couldn't use my phone as far as my video is concerned. And but hopefully I'm back. So anyway, at least for a little while. There's some definitely defaulty. That's so not a word. My eyes, by the way, it's just this eye is killing me. There's something in it. But anyway, like you needed to know that. So here I am, and I am like week 2 into homeschooling, and everything has drastically changed in my life. Definitely lots of things for the better, and then just things that are an adjustment. And I think adjusting's hard, and it's been hard for me. So a couple of things to think about as far as getting healthy, and if you're trying to commit to something and change something or add something in your life or take away something that you don't want in your life anymore. Just a couple of thoughts. Getting really disciplined, I think, is probably the most challenging part of what we have to do. And at least what I've realized is, as an adult, this can be a lot harder because the neurological pathways that have ingrained our habits are a lot stronger, and they're a lot deeper because we've been doing these things over and over. And so creating a system of sort of your own checks and balances is going to be really critical for change. And I know, some people I think are probably pretty good at it. I can't assume that everybody, deals with what I deal with as far as how I think and why I do what I do or anything like that. But one of the things I have found really important is to write down the new behavior or habit that you want to develop. Like, you're really going to have to write this down and check in with yourself every day. It's making me realize like the importance of doing something like homework, because really, if you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to exercise more and your life has not allowed you to do that before, or you have not incorporated the time element for those things in your life before, you're going to have to create time for it, and you're going to have to give up time for something else. And it's that simple, but it's that difficult. So the thing that you have to do is not a confusing thing as much as it is a difficult thing to say, I'm going to commit to this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to try again until I get this thing right. And I'm guessing that's probably where a lot of people fail when they go to start a new eating routine or exercise routine, is how do they put this into their daily life? Because it takes time. It's so simple. So anyway, those are the things that I was thinking about. Not so much for my eating and exercise. I've realized that I started out for that show back in whenever it was, hurt my knee, and then started homeschooling and realized it was going to be really difficult for me to do a show in the time frame that I wanted to do. So now I have to spread the training out way longer, which we can get more into that later, because right now it's just, basic good eating. Don't go off, have some cheat meals or whatever. But if not doing a show to spring, you don't have to be, as strict, and it's just the way it is. So anyway, with that said. So anyway, I don't know if that helps. But just think about, when we were younger and had to do homework. I think that's the value of homework now. I certainly don't think it's anything that we necessarily learned, except for reading and writing. I use those things all the time. Other than that, I use the calculator to check myself, because I don't trust myself to do math in my head. And grammar I'm having to learn all over, and that's hysterical because it's really, really hard. And yeah, so I think that the value of homework, or the value of doing anything over and over, is the value of the discipline of doing it. Incorporate disciplines into your life and see what happens. I think you'll be tremendously successful, and you can do, I think it was a Brian Tracy exercise based on something that happened with Charles Schwab, which was a 30-day change. and just try one thing for 30 days and just be committed to doing it every single day. Don't try to change a lot, change one thing, and just incorporate that into your life. So maybe it's just drinking water. Do that for 30 days. So you actually start creating the discipline of doing something different. Even if it's just, I'm going to drink an extra water, or I'm going to drink a glass of water when I wake up. So I hope that helps. So I stumble all over my words, and I'm going to go work out and get ready to go to the gym and do the things that I do before I now homeschool. And I hope you have a great day.